Welcome, soldiers. This is Darkest Hour 138. And in this video, I want to give my thoughts on Battlefield 2042. So let's get started. I didn't capture any footage, so I'm just going to roll some trailer footage in the background. But I did play the beta on the Xbox Series X. I wasn't completely impressed with the beta, but that kind of comes with Battlefield betas. They've always been buggy mess and not really representative of the final product. So when the actual game came out, I was a little hesitant. But being an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, I knew I got a 10-hour trial through the EA Play. So I finally wrapped that up a couple days ago, and I did only get 10 hours in, so you kind of want to take this with a grain of salt because I probably didn't give it the full experience that it probably should. But overall, I really enjoyed the game. I know it's taken a lot of criticism for the state that it's been launched in, and I understand that, but I don't think that it's all warranted. At this point, it kind of feels like people are just kind of dogging on it just because everybody else is, and it's the cool thing to do. But the game overall, I mean, so I'll start with the pros. The pros, like I enjoy the 128 player servers. I like having the huge maps. The maps are huge and they look great, and I'm loving them. 128 players is a nice fit for these huge maps. There's always some action, and with these maps, it kind of you get a lot of flavors in a single map. You can go from urban warfare to rural warfare really quick. And this also brings in all the vehicles and all the other gadgets that they have implemented with the sandbox. So I'm really liking the maps and the overall play style. Another thing is this game actually feels like a Battlefield game, where Battlefield 5 or Battlefield V, whichever you decide to call it, didn't really feel like a war. It didn't feel like a Battlefield game at all. No matter if you were in the middle of a firefight, it still felt empty. It did not feel like you were part of this massive war. You don't have that with this game, where you actually feel like there's a war around you. There's explosions, there's gunfire, there's people getting, taken down, assassinated and stuff like that. So it has a good Battlefield feel to it. So I really like that it's went back. So those points have got me really excited about the game. Like I said, I did really enjoy it. Of course, there are a lot of cons. It is pretty buggy with some of the bigger bugs. The one that's bothered me the most was your loadout just doesn't load. So you end up having to use default loadouts for an entire match. Once that match is over, you go back to the main screen, your loadouts will start to load again. But some of these matches can last a very long time. So, yeah, that's a pretty big bug. Some of the graphics look good. They don't look great, but I can live with that. With the size of the maps, I'm okay with that. And there's some questionable design decisions that they made. Like, why do I have to push two buttons to throw a grenade? That should just be a one button prompt. Just left bumper, throw a grenade, or whatever it may be. But so yeah, there's some weird design choices that they made. But overall, after my 10 hours, I felt really good about it. I was smiling. I was having a good time. In those 10 hours, I had more fun with Battlefield 2042 than I ever did with Battlefield 5. And that's saying something. So overall, I thought the game was really great. I haven't bought the game yet, and the reason for that is that I played Forza Horizon 5, and I'm still playing it. And then the Halo Infinite beta, kind of shadow dropped. And so that's kind of taken center stage there. It's, in all honesty, it's a better multiplayer experience. It's much more polished than Battlefield is. But that's not saying that Battlefield's not a good game. I've really been enjoying it. The multiplayer is good. It is a nice change of pace where if I'm playing Halo, I want a fast paced arena style multiplayer match where Battlefield is a much more long drawn out, you know, bigger scale warfare. And so it is a nice change of pace. It's a different flavor, and I'm fine with that. So, but yeah, overall, I don't think that the game deserves the hate it's getting. I have enjoyed my time with it. I will be buying it once it goes on sale, and I think that everybody should actually give it a shot. Check it out. Give it some time. It took me. I didn't love it right away. It did take me 3 or 4 matches before I started to figure everything out, and that's when it started to click with me. So that's my thoughts on Battlefield. So leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.